that. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh, yesterday somebody sent me a message about are you familiar with what's going on with somebody? And I'm like, damn, who is this? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until later on in the afternoon that I realized that you were talking about this African cat. I don't know what's going on with that situation. I really don't know. They're not really covering it like that here in California. Now, I don't get Michael Baisden in my city anymore either. And Michael Baisden usually, is up on current events and talk about that on his radio show and shit like that. And even Steve Harvey, too. Will talk a little bit about certain things. I know uh, um, Tom Joyner. He's good for talking about current events and things like that. But we don't get Tom. We don't get Joyner anymore in our city either. So we don't get him. So it's like the things that you guys are able to be you know watching and staying on top of and shit. When you out of the loop like that, and then too, I don't listen to the radio. So I don't listen to the radio now. See, Steve Harvey, I can get his radio show here in my city, but it's rather faint. It's like certain parts of the house I can hear it real good, and then certain parts I can't. So I don't even. And then too, it's taped on the East Coast now and all that. It was something I would Tommy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have no. Anyway, I don't really I don't really I don't listen to the radio shows. So I don't know what's going on the radio and stuff like that anymore. I just don't. I put my iPod on and I'm rolling with whatever we doing. What we doing? Fantasia today? Okay, we doing that. Okay, what we doing? Alexander O'Neal. I'm on that. So it's like whatever they talking about on the radio or whatever they following. I don't. I don't know what's going on. Am I up on current events? I am. I'm up on Romney and all the rest of them, Gingrich and all them motherfuckers. I'm all on top of that because you best bet believe, I haven't done a video about voting and all that kind of stuff. Exercise your right and all that shit. I ain't done that shit yet, but I ask that a lot of you guys that aren't up on politics that you really get uh, get versed on what the fuck is going on for real. A lot of times people don't like to give their political views, but I have to stand firm and say that I am a Democrat. Um, I haven't, a strong, I don't have a strong dislike of Republicans. It's just the fact that I just some of their views I don't get, and I'm more for the people, and that's a Democrat thing. They're more for the people, more for are the 90% of us are going through some things, and there's only 10% motherfuckers that's really on that Wall Street type of other shit. The rest of us is on Front Street, Main Street, all that motherfucking shit, Back Street, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm for the people, and usually people that are for the people are more times than not Democrats. And in my opinion, so I don't need motherfuckers coming in and chiming in. Oh no, well, I'm a Republican, and we just believe in motherfuckers need to have a strong work ethic. Okay, I understand all that too. I get all of that. I get it, and I don't want to turn this video into an Obama get down and all that kind of stuff. But all I'm saying is we're going to go there. Don't worry about it. We're going to go there because I got my own say-so about all of that shit. So, but right now, I ain't finna take you there to the, Oval Office and shit like that. Not today, okay? So we ain't finna do that right now. So, okay. Now, the next motherfucking thing I wanted to cover was, what is going on in the... Oh, shit, Whitney Houston's will. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know how motherfuckers is really looking at it. You know what I'm saying? But I went below the surface on it. And last night I was talking to Jody and I was talking to Ken, and we was all sitting around talking and shit. And I was like, and they was like, well, Bobby Christina was left with everything, and all that. And I was like, man, that's hot. I mean, that's cool. I understand that fully because I was I was granted the same thing that she was granted. But when you are the only child as opposed to a child of 5 or 6, it is a different motherfucking scenario. You know what I'm saying? But not only that, but not only was she the only child, but the way it's looking like, my girl Whitney was the breadwinner for a lot of motherfuckers. I mean, she carried a lot of motherfuckers. And I'm not saying this to be funny, so I don't want motherfuckers. Y'all probably get a few chuckles or whatever, but I ain't really, trying to make fun of nothing, okay? Because I done been there when the wheel was red and all that other shit, and motherfuckers just did not act right. So I can only imagine what the fucking how it went down when they got to read the motherfucking wheel on Houston's motherfucking estate, nigga. Shit, they got to talk about, okay, now, they got to read in I, Whitney, such and such, Houston, blah, blah, blah. I hereby leave my estate to, Bobby, Christina, Houston Brown, 100%. Do y'all know how that shit went down, nigga? You got to know that everybody that was sitting around when they was reading that motherfucking will, them niggas got antsy in their seats, didn't they? It was motherfuckers was probably looking sideways and like, in disbelief. Motherfuckers was wiping their mouth and motherfuckers moving in the chair and scratching in their motherfucking head. Because they like, as much shit as we done went through with your ass, you know what I'm saying? And all of the shit that you know what I'm saying, that we all went through on having a covenant for you, and nigga, you didn't leave me a car or nothing, nigga. You didn't leave me nothing. And that's the way, because let's not misunderstand. Whitney Houston is, yeah, she's icon and all that, but she's also coming from a black family. And y'all know when it come down to black folks, shit, and it come down to some motherfucking money, it don't be looking right. It don't be looking right because motherfuckers do. Hold on one second. Motherfuckers will get sideways. You understand what I'm saying? And here, Dion and them ain't made no money in a long motherfucking time. And yet we all, we all parlaying and partying and kicking it and, everybody doing what they doing and smoking their weed or whatever the get down was, okay? And here, her brother was background singing all that other. Everybody money now is cut the fuck off. Ain't nobody making no money right now but Bobby Christina. So do you understand what's finna crack right now? Shit. Unc finna be like, let your uncle borrow, can your uncle get $5,000? Oh yeah, they finna be hitting her like 40 going north. You understand me? That's the way it goes. Some motherfuckers is gonna like her. Some motherfuckers is not gonna like her. Relationships gonna be estranged. It's gonna be fucked up because at the end of the motherfucking day, these are still black folks. These are still black folks, and when